What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. Once again, we are back on F1 2020. My stint as a Gran Turismo sport YouTuber is over, and we'll be back in a year's time. Anyway, Monaco, baby. We are back for an online race, and this is up against a few friends of mine. Rawagi, you might know him. He's a Twitch streamer. I'll leave a link to his channel down in the description. Go check him out. Occasionally, I like to join his open lobbies and mess with him a little bit. We have this little rivalry where when we go to Monaco, you know, it's both of our favorite tracks, I believe. So we always want to win, and every single time I have beaten Mr. Rawagi. But this was the race leading up to Monaco. Had a big fat DNF, 0 points against my name. I was also trying to beat Rawagi in his own championship standings. And that, I guess, challenge took a bit of a blow with that DNF, and you can see we're trailing by quite a few points. As you can see, 23 points behind. Basically, I need a DNF from Rawagi. I need to win at Monaco, which I think I can do. I've done that a few times, but yeah, this is the ultimate race of patience, and you'll find out why that is when we get into the race. But yeah, here we go for qualifying. Need to qualify well for this Monaco Grand Prix. You know, when you get a Monaco video from me, I'd like to think it's not boring. Given that it's taken out of context, it's not a career mode episode. It's a standalone race. It should be a pretty good race, hopefully. Anyway, here we are for a one-shot qualifying lap. Loaded my Monaco setup. Off we go for a hot lap. And these stand and deliver hot laps around Monaco are very, very difficult. Nice lag spike there through the middle sector. That's exactly what you want. Monaco is all about building up your pace, building up your stamina, I suppose, and not going hell for leather on the very first lap. That is a untimely corner cut from me, meaning that we are going to start from the back. Unintentionally, I didn't want to start from the back in this Monaco Grand Prix. I know I do that a lot, but this race, I wanted to start from the front, and now we have it all to do, because this is only going to be a short 5-lap race. We come across the line, and we do a 109.413. When you compare that with the times that everyone else did, we would have got pole position. We would have been on pole, but now we're starting last. Now you know the context of why this is the ultimate test of patience. It is not easy to overtake at Monaco. If anything, you've got to be a bit impatient to get through the field, but we've got to use our patience to get through the field, because Rawagi has put the damage model on full. It's not simulation, it is on full. We can lose our front wing. If we do, it's game over, essentially. We need to get through the pack cleanly. Everyone has their assists, so they will be driving at a decent pace. And yeah, this is why it's going to be the ultimate test of patience. So here we go for this Monaco Grand Prix. Not sure exactly what position I'm starting from, but we know it is from the back. P16. This is not going to be easy with 5 laps to do this in. 5 red lights, and we are underway for the Grand Prix of Monaco. And it looks like an okay start. Straight up and overtake. I need to be very careful with my front wing and make sure I protect that. As we head into turn 1, you can see an Alfa Romeo spun sideways. Same too with the Ferrari. There's lots of carbon fiber scattered everywhere. Every second there's another piece, another chunk that falls off another car in front. Having to be very patient here. Someone's lost their front wing entirely. It might be the Renault. Either way, being very patient here. Can't go in too deep. I've been rammed up the backside a couple of times now. More front wings are being scattered everywhere on this first lap. So we know that the people in front of us are going to be very, very vulnerable. That was a nasty sound behind me. And we could potentially see a lot of people diving into the pit lane. My teammate is not doing me any favors here. I'm trying to overtake finally. Gives up the ghost, and we are through now for P12. More front wings have been deployed, as Mr. Matthew Gallagher would say. I also think I had a bit of front wing lodged under one of my tires, so I had to get rid of that quickly. A Red Bull has just binned it. Mercedes damages their front wing even further. And look at this. Oh my goodness. You've got no front wing, but this guy is intent on trying to smash me off. You've ruined your own race. No need to ruin mine. That's a Mercedes and my teammate swerving into me on multiple occasions. Just on one lap. That's the first lap done. We've got 4 to go. We're in P10 now. We're in the points. Rawagi has got away with a clean start. I believe he's in P6 or something like that. He's stuck behind a guy called Carlos Sainz. Could be the real one. Might not be. But either way, his namesake should mean that he holds Rawagi up for as long as possible to let his McLaren teammate through. So let's see what happens in this race. Purple to the first sector. We're utilizing this moment of free real estate to pump in a fastest lap if we can on this lap. We are already catching up to some traffic. That's what we want, though. We want to catch up, make up some positions, and hopefully win this. Could you imagine if we won this race? Either way, I wish this was a 25% race. I love doing longer races at street circuits online. It's a lot of fun. The Alpha Tauri in front has lost a bit of their front wing, and fortuitously enough for us, they ghost at the perfect time, and we get a free position there. Up in a rich and overtake, up to the line, and that is, yes, the fastest lap of the race, 1 minute 10.5. Thank you very much. Next up, who do we have? This is a Williams with a little bit of damage as well. Let's see if we can get past them. Taking a narrow line into Casino Square. Nothing really doing there. Was hoping he'd overshoot the corner. Nice run into... Oh, my goodness. Having to be patient there. Covered us off very nicely. Stopped us from going for the move. He won't stop us from going for the move up the inside of the Lowe's hairpin. Forceful. Not exactly living up to the patience. That was a bit of patience there. Having to bide my time and tuck back into the racing line behind the Williams. But now, let's see if we can have another go. Rich and overtake. This is a very frustrating race. We don't have a lot of time to get through. We are doing our best to try and get through cleanly. Nice run out of the Novo chicane. And we use the better exit to fly past. And there we go. P8 is for the taking for us now. Through the final chicane. Mount that absolutely wonderfully, even on strict corner cutting rules. It's pretty lenient there. So you've got to make the most of it. Through the final corner and up to the line. This won't be a fast lap attempt, but we are ranging up onto the back of a nice little queue here that goes all the way to like P4 or something. So we'll see. The next car up ahead is not in this race. So that could potentially be a free position for us so long as we can catch up to them quickly. But then the car after that is Mr. Rawagi. So let's see if we can get him as well. I love random Monaco online races, and I hope that you guys do as well. That's a free position. Thank you very much. And P7 now. Next up is Carlos Sainz. There he is, holding up Rawagi. An absolute treat. I want to do another 100% race online around this place. I don't know if I did one recently or not. I feel like, I don't know. We will make it happen, potentially. Full damage, sim damage, who knows? I would love to make that happen. Anyway, here we go. Into the final chicane. We are catching up to Carlos Sainz, our namesake teammate, I suppose, in the Racing Point. He's been demoted from McLaren. He's made the late switch. He's got out of his Ferrari contract, and he's teammates with Sebastian Vettel. Purple to the third sector. Not bad at all. Bit of a lag spike through turn 1. I've had a lot of lag spikes on this game lately. Since one of the most recent patches. I don't know what's going on, but it's affecting me a lot. This game does just seem to get worse over time, it seems. It should be the other way around. But anyway, into Mirabeau, right up on the back of Carlos Sainz here in the Racing Point. We're going to try and have a look around the outside like we do to some AI. Not quite the case there. Carlos Sainz has got decent low-speed rotation, not a great exit there. And we might have a little look into the Novo chicane. He's not got the straight line speed. Maybe he's out of battery. Looking to the inside here. This will be a lunge. And we do get the move done, even with the lag spike. Thank you very much. Mercedes, a lap down, is beached in the wall. Don't worry about that. It is the last lap of the Grand Prix, and the two cars ahead are squabbling quite a bit. So let's see if we can get maybe one more position here if we're extra aggressive. This guy's going slowly. We're going to go for the Rascasse move up the inside. And there we go. That is us up into the top 5 in this Monaco Grand Prix. And unfortunately, for you, for me, for everyone involved, that is the end of the race. That is the end of the Monaco Grand Prix. What a shame. What a shame that this wasn't a 20% race, or 25% race, whatever it is. 20 laps of this place would have been exactly what the doctor ordered. Unfortunately, Rawagi set the lobby to 5 laps, and we don't get to see the 0 to hero master drive that we were after. In the end, the gap to the race leader was about 11-12 seconds. Throw in a pit stop, some safety cars, etc. Could have been a very, very tasty race. And we were not too far behind Rawagi himself either. So, at the end of the day, Rawagi has, for the first time, beaten me at Monaco. And he would be very, very happy with that. In any case, guys, thank you so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you're new to see plenty more racing game content. Just a quick little video today. It was this or nothing. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I do love racing around here. Commentating, making videos around this place. Driver of the day. Things you love to see. Anyway, I'm off. Career mode might be back tomorrow. I've got to edit a 24-hour karting race as well. I've got a lot of videos to make. I've been slacking. Been making videos for other people and not myself. Time to get selfish. Anyway, until the next one, I'll see you next time.
Yes, let's go. Woo! Yes, I'll take that. Also, I got held up by Carlos Sainz for such a long time. You actually had 2 extra laps. I would have held you back then forever. All right, I'm just saying.